And thank you for joining us here on the National News Desk, America's News Now. I'm Jan Jeffcoat. It is Friday, February 20th. The desperate search for Nancy Guthrie now nearing its fourth week as authorities continue following leads and running genetic tests on DNA from a glove found near her Arizona home. Angela Brown joining us from the live desk with the latest on this. And Angela, you know, the Pima County Sheriff has said he believes Nancy is still alive. So where does that search and investigation stand this morning?
It seems like every road they go down, it ends at a brick wall.
Yeah.
It seems like everything's in the air at this point. It's going on nearly, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks since Nancy Guthrie was last seen. As investigators are still trying to plug away and trying to track her down. It's been really a dead end after dead end in this case following the kidnapping. Most recently, though, investigators struck out on that DNA evidence that was found inside of Nancy's home, as well as on that glove found inside of her home. Now, the White House says they've been keeping a close eye on the situation. Meantime, detectives are now trying to track down a gun. That's the thing here. The man on Nancy's doorbell camera had. Investigators are going around to gun stores in the Tucson area, asking owners to check their records of people who purchased maybe some gun that looks like it or resembles that, or one of those type of guns, to the video that we saw, to the one we saw in that video, to help find out where Nancy is. Really, information is pouring in across the country. Earlier this week, an anonymous donation again raised the reward for information to $200,000.
All right, Angela, thank you. The sheriff also facing growing criticism over a recent wave of media interviews and reportedly an ongoing feud with the FBI. The New York Post reports the hunt for Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mother, Nancy, has been doomed by Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos and his vendetta against the FBI, according to a rising chorus of critics. The high-profile case has seen missteps like leaving Nancy Guthrie's house unguarded in the hours after the crime, baffling press interviews, and a protracted investigation that so far has yielded no clear suspects or strong leads after more than 2 weeks. The FBI is desperate to take over the investigation, but cannot unless the Guthrie family specifically asks, multiple law enforcement sources told the Post. President Trump also weighed in, questioning why the Pima County Sheriff's Department publicly leaked that it was using a helicopter and Bluetooth signal technology to try and track Nancy's pacemaker.
I didn't like when they were talking about going after the pacemaker and you know, before they even started going after it, they're coming and reporting it. So if in fact they could do it that way, the person would say, well, I'm not going to let that happen, right? So bad things would happen if he not going to let that happen. I can't imagine why they would have done that. And just in terms of strategy, just one little piece, I don't know.
President of the Pima County Deputies Organization, Sergeant Aaron Cross, also said he believes Nanos has longstanding animosity toward the FBI because the Bureau investigated the Sheriff's Department for misusing funds back in 2015, and Nanos lost his re-election bid the following year.